Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound, and today we're going to talk about the most basic fundamental items. Okay, first on the list. All right, I've received a lot of emails and messages and various things of that nature regarding what exactly drives the price of a coin. Okay, what sets the value of coins and currency. All right, and I've gotten a myriad of different things from these folks, and this is all based off of some of the things I've talked about in previous videos. And just so that we're clear, all right, if you're a new collector, and I think this is the gonna fit in the wheelhouse of someone that has maybe a coin that looks a little bit different than what's normally found, or perhaps maybe it's something that's been passed down to you, or maybe it's just a coin that you've come across in pocket change. This video will help kind of drill down exactly what you would need to focus on when it comes to the overall valuation of a coin. Now, as you can see on this little diagram that I have for you, okay, there are four really nice key components that will help drive the price of a coin up higher. All right, on the top left corner of the screen here, you see die variety. So that'd be anything from a double die, whether it's on the obverse, reverse, repunchment mark. Perhaps you have a transitional type of piece, like a 2000 wide AM is one example of that. So that would fit under the die variety category. All right, next we'll have a key date. As you can see here, we have one of the well-known key dates in U.S. coinage, and that's the 1877 Indian head cent. All right, very pricey in its own right. But there are a number of other key dates. The 1916 D Mercury dime is another such example. The 1909 S VDB, or even just the 1909 S Lincoln cent. Those are a few examples of what I call key dates. And of course, you have condition and grade. All right, the nicer the coin, the more it's worth. Okay, it seems pretty simple enough, but somehow some of these elements get lost in translation when it comes to, say, registry type pieces, or maybe an older coin that maybe skirts the line between a fine to VF. Okay, so there's a huge price jump depending on the type of coin and series. And then finally, we're going to look at mint errors as well. Could this be the factor that drives the price of coins up? I don't know. This off-center Lincoln cent looks pretty radical in nature as a mint error. And then, there's just no doubt about it. These coins are worth quite a bit of money. But out of the four, there is one absolute top of the list factor that determines the price and valuation of coins and currency. All right, and that is condition grade. While die varieties, key dates, and mint errors, all right, will help drive prices depending on what they are. All right, the number one overall encompassing factor when it comes to all coins, whether it's something from the colonial period to the federal period, into the Civil War, into the early 20th century, and to the moderns. Okay, it doesn't matter what denomination, what series of coins, condition grade will always trump everything. All right, so with this 1988 Lincoln cent here, believe it or not, this is a coin that graded out mint state 68. It's one of the finer known examples. Okay, whereas a coin that maybe grades out 3 or 4 points below that is really not worth more than a penny. All right, you get to a certain point and then the grade really shoots high. All right, that applies more to the modern type pieces, but when you get into the earlier, pre-1950, grade plays a huge role in the pricing of coins. Okay, coins are very straightforward when it comes to the grading scale. Okay, the grading scale goes from poor 1 all the way up to mint state 70, or MS 70, which is conceived as a perfect coin. It's not going to have any marks, no die weakness, no weak strikes, nothing out of the ordinary. It is perfect in every way. And traditionally you would see this in like American Silver Eagles. There are a number of them that grade out at a 70, and the populations are real high. So the quality of today's coinage, okay, allows for most of the coins and special strikes to grade out at that high level. All right, so understanding how condition and grade works is this. So with the older pre-1950s coinage, all right, the grading scale, poor 1, all the way up to the mid-state stages of the grading scale, you're going to see kind of smaller incremental increases as you go to, say, from a VG, fine, very fine, XF, and then you have like subgrades, like you have XF40, XF45 would be a touch nicer, about uncirculated, and then you get into the min-state grades, starting with min-state 60, 61, 62, so on and so forth. All right, so you're going to see incremental upgrades in price from one grade to another. Okay, maybe a VG is $10, a fine, which is the next step up, would be, say, $20. All right, whereas if you get into the moderns, okay, the price jump is so ridiculously insane that you can look at, like, say, this 1988 Lincoln Cent here. In a min-state 67 grade, it's worth, what, $50? But if you jump up to a min-state 68, it'll jump it up many thousands of dollars. So understanding how the condition grade aspect affects all different types of coinages is a key component to understanding the overall basis of what you're trying to achieve collecting wise. I know a lot of people that enjoy moderns but say that it is an absolute terrifying type of way to go in coins, because not only is there plenty of these things, but if it doesn't grade out to the expected valuation in the grading scale, you're essentially going to lose out. Whereas the most folks love collecting and investing in classic coins, all right, where the pricing is more stable in the long run. Whereas moderns, the more and more coins that grade out at a min-state 68, like this 1988, will then in turn affect the pricing of that mid-state level in something in a PCGS or NGC certified slab. So I hope this helps. Okay, a lot of you that have sent me emails and messages, I'm going to refer the link to this video to you. I encourage you to watch it. It's an easier kind of explanation of how everything works with the pricing of coins in general, and it'll give you an idea of, okay, I have XYZ coin. Is it going to be something that's is it worth selling later on down the road, or should I just toss it back in the pocket change pile? It's really hard to say, but at least this will give you a general sense of how condition and grade plays a huge part in the pricing of coins. Okay, and hopefully it's going to be an understandable proposition. But in any event, if you guys have further questions and comments, you could go ahead and post them below, or you could send an email directly to me, and that's blueridgesilverhound@gmail.com. If you enjoy the content today, I know it's pretty basic and elementary and maybe unnecessarily worded out, please hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate your guys' time, and I hope you found this a huge help. All right, coin collecting is going to be fun. It always is. It doesn't have to be this aggravating thing. But in any event, you guys have a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you soon. Take care.